impromptu message and some really good advice. My husband and I have been in business for over 14 years. I have an intensive background in leadership, sales, all sorts of things. And so I laugh when I read something that says about niching because it's just so cliche. And the people that are niched and have been niched in their business often get very stuck and end up doing the same thing. And that ends up resulting in a lot of health problems that they're not open to face. And I just see this. I see patterns and things and how they appear. And then people who buy niche products, whether it's an online course, let's say, in this example, that's fine if you know exactly what you're looking to do, which most people don't always have the conscious awareness about. So that's like a whole other topic. So anyhow, so I'm on LinkedIn, I'm reading someone's post. There's nothing negative. I just notice these things because I know patterns. And I, at the same time, was having this fun experience with my husband doing an exercise where I had this come to me on my walk this morning to sit with my husband and have him just rattle off all the different ways that people can work with him. And then I was doing the same. So just like rattling off all these really different ways that people could work with us. And we were having fun doing that. So I totally suggest you to do this. It's just a little tip there. So in that conversation, I was reminded of a couple weeks ago, someone that we kind of used to be friends with many years ago when we moved to the Keys in 2009. And we had quite an interesting experience with them. We'll leave it at that. Well, they moved away and they came back to the lower Keys, and they're renting a home for 3 months, and they bought a new boat. So she reached out to me a couple weeks ago. And we don't really technically keep in touch, but she reached out to ask if they could hire my husband to come down and look at this new boat and look at the technology, because it's different technology than what they had when they lived here years ago, which was kind of like 2009 to, let's say, 2011. So it was quite a while ago. And we had said yes, that, you know, they could hire Ryan. Ryan's a consultant. He's a maritime consultant, so he can totally come and look at the boat and help them. So they were like, fine, we'll let you know when we're here. So they get here and they're renting this house, and ends up that the neighbor has the exact same boat with the exact same equipment. So she texts me and she goes, hey, we don't need your husband anymore because the neighbor has the same boat and same equipment. Honestly, I didn't think anything of it, and we're not really friends with them. So I didn't care. Wasn't anything about like needing the money. Like, there was nothing. I was like, okay, great. Glad you found someone perfect. Have a great time. And I moved on. So what came to me just now that is something to really think about is, where are you just missing the opportunity for additional mentorship? Where are you missing the opportunity for additional mentorship? Where did you just shut it down because you're like, oh, the neighbor? Well, who the heck's the neighbor? Is the neighbor a captain? Is the neighbor a sport fishing captain here in the Florida Keys for over 14 years? Is the neighbor someone who's an affiliate for Satfish, which is one of the largest fishing technology platforms out there and apps out there? Like, Ryan's been an affiliate for years. Like, he runs courses, he teaches people how to fish. He does all the things. We've had private clients as consulting to consult with. He writes a blog that's one of the best SEO search blogs out there for sport fishing. Like, the list of all the things that my husband does is truly incredible. And they just like missed out on the opportunity. They're just like, oh, well, we know someone that has the same boat and we're just going to talk to our neighbor. So anyhow, it's all fine, like whatever. It just really opened my own eyes to the fact of like, what opportunity are you just missing because you think you have it handled?